Hello and welcome back to another Contactable instructional video. In this video we're going to look at a feature in our contacts where we use the don't share feature. So to start with, on the left hand side of the screen you see that we have a phone called Jill's phone, and on the right hand side we have another phone called Jack's phone. If we go into Contactable on both of those phones, you'll notice of course that in Contactable on the Contacts tab, on Jack's phone on the right, I have a contact called Jill, and there's a check mark next to that name, meaning that I've clinked with Jill. And on the left hand side, of course, in Jill's phone, we have Jack as a contact, of course, with the check mark there as well. So to verify, let's just do a quick recap. If I look on Jill's phone inside her phone book, you'll note that we have a contact called Jack. And you'll note, of course, that Jack has a profile, contact profile, inside Jill's phone book. If we go to Jack's phone and we actually look at his profile, you'll note that his business profile is exactly that. So one of the powerful features, of course, with Contactable, just as a recap, is that if we are clinked, if Jack, for example, goes into his business profile and let's say changes his picture, inside his business profile or business card and clicks on update, he will be updating all of his contacts, his Contactable contacts. On Jill's side, of course, if I open Contactable here, Jill will receive a message, and that message of course will inform her that Jack has made a change to his profile. Now we don't know what change Jack's made, but if we go into Jack's profile inside the phone book, you notice that the profile pic updated. Now this all happened because these two contacts were effectively linked, they were clinked. Now let's go into both of these phones. Let's look at Jack's phone on the right hand side of your screen. He's got a contact of Jill that he's clinked with. So if we go into Jill as a contact, we can see the information that Jill has shared with us.
The number you have...
My apologies, I was phoning Jill there for a second. And if we scroll up, you'll notice, of course, you can see which profile I'm sharing with Jill. In this case, it's my business profile. And as you saw, when I made a change inside my business profile, it reflected inside Jill's phone. Now, let's say for some reason I decide I don't want to share my contact information with Jill anymore. So I click on the Don't Share button at the bottom of my screen. And in this case, what I'm now saying essentially is that I'm not going to remove the contact out of Jill's phone book. So if we go into Jill's phone book, you'll notice that Jack still exists inside the phone book. All that we've done is we've broken the connection, meaning that I'm no longer sharing my information via Contactable. So you'll note inside Jill's Contactable contacts now, she's lost Jack as a contact because it was the only contact. Of course, it shows that now she has no contacts, but she still has Jack's contact information inside the phone book. What this means now is effectively that Jill has still shared her contact information with me, Jack, and I've of course got this link to my phone book entry. But in the opposite direction, I've opted not to share my information with Jill anymore. So for example, if I go back into my business profile once again, and like I did before, let's go into my profile pic and let's change it to something different that I'd like to maybe have all my contacts have inside their phone book. You can imagine that all of my contacts, if I had any other contacts, of course, would receive this information. But if we take a look inside Jill's phone book now, We still have Jack, but with the original picture. So Jules no longer getting updates from me going forward. I hope this helps, and I look forward to clinking with you soon. Goodbye.